Hello, and welcome to another episode of Mr. Bench's Book Reviews. What's in the box today? Oh dear, it's partly come open already. Here we go. This looks like a nice one. It's called Number Rhymes. It has a subheading Learning with Traditional Rhymes, and it seems to be published by Ladybird. Should be a fun one. Let's see. Well, there's a big intro about how learning with rhymes can be fun. I won't read that. This might be quite long, but we'll see. No, it might. We'll see. It's by Dorothy and John Taylor with illustrations by Brian Price Thomas and photographs even. Because that's a photograph. By JOHN MOYES. Good team effort. It is quite long actually. I might not read them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mary at the cottage door. 5, 6, 7, 8. Eating cherries off a plate. And there's a girl eating cherries. That's one of the photographs. I guess that's for eating cherries. Fine. Counting. Are they counting rhymes? No, not all of them. Oh yeah, number rhymes. Oh, okay, well that fits then. There were 8 numbers in that one. Perfect. 1, 2 kittens that mew. 1, 2 kittens that mew. 2, 3 birds on a tree. 3, 4 shells on the shore. 4, 5 bees from the hive. 5, 6 the cow that licks. 6, 7 rooks in the heaven. 7, 8 sheep at the gate. 8, 9 clothes on a line. 9, 10 the little black hen. Okay, well that's kind of an interesting one because like 1, 2 kittens that mew and then there are 2 kittens. But obviously 9, 10 little black hens, just the one hen, so it's not like there are 10 hens. But they've put everything in the picture. There's the cow licking. I'm not sure if there are 9 clothes on the line. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Heaven is quite nice there because it's just means sky. And there are like the rocks. There do seem to be 7 there. 6, 7 rooks in the heaven, but then obviously things like the hen. Oh, and there are a whole bunch of bees. Well, more than 5 bees. So no, the numbers don't seem consistently connected to the things doing them. Who are these guys? Oh, they're the sheep at the gate, I see. Yeah, they've done well, the illustrator there, to put all that into one picture quite nicely. Shells on the shore, birds in the tree. Yeah, they're all there. Amazing. Tricky one for counting that, because it repeats when the numbers 1, 2, and then 2, 3, 3, 4. So it's not a simple counting up. Slightly confusing for advanced mathematicians. There's some apples in that tree, but that's not one of the things. No, even though they're very conspicuous. Okay. Yeah, this is a bit weird though, because like you do have exactly 3 birds in the tree, and then possibly 4 shells on the shore. But then you have a whole horde of bees. Swarm, I guess you call it. Anyway. John Brown had a little soldier. That's another photograph one. He's got his soldiers in a triangular number formation there. I guess 10, is it 10, 15? Oh no, it's not triangular, it goes 1, yeah, it's 10. It's a triangular number. John Brown had a little soldier. John Brown had a little soldier. John Brown had a little soldier, one little soldier boy. He had 1 little, 2 little, 3 little soldiers, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little soldiers, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little soldiers, 10 little soldier boys. That fits. John Brown had 10 little soldiers. John Brown had 10 little soldiers. John Brown had 10 little soldiers, 10 little soldier boys. He had 10 little, 9 little, 8 little soldiers, 7 little, 6 little, 5 little soldiers, 4 little, 3 little, 2 little soldiers, 1 little soldier boy. Well, that's quite nice, isn't it? It goes up to 10 and then down again. And there's John. And there's even a stave here, so I could have done it with the notes. I'm not very good at sight reading notes, but it goes something like, John Brown had a little John Brown had a little soldier. John Brown had a little soldier. John Brown had a little soldier. One little soldier boy. He had 1 little, 2 little, 3 little soldiers, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little soldiers, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little soldiers, 10 little soldier boys. Yeah, I'm not really good at singing. That's something of a first for the channel, though. Exclusive. Next. Oh dear, this one's a bit weird. There we go. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. They've written the numbers out as digits here. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, knock at the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, a big fat hen. It contrasts with the little black hen from earlier. 11, 12, dig and delve. 12 and delve, that's a classic rhyme. Oh, it even goes on. 13, 14, maids a courting. Not bad. 15, 16, maids in the kitchen. 17, 18, maids in waiting. 19, 20, my plate's empty. Well, that one, for example, compared to the earlier one, this one, they're just all different. I mean, I guess you've got lots of maids for some reason. I think it just means young women. I mean, these women are... these are kind of dressed as what you might call like housemaids, but these are dressed up like they're going to a party. I mean, housemaids could go to parties. Not sure if they just mean maid to mean young lady. There's a big fat hen, but what I was saying is the other picture, you know, they kind of made like one scene and tried to put all the things into it, whereas here they've just done individual illustrations, really. And again, there's an empty plate at the end of it, which is a bit like the cherry one. Eating cherries off a plate. She took down 8 cherries there. So yeah, I mean, it's not easy to rhyme things with. You think they could do better with 10? The way it's 2 hens in a row on the 10. Anyway, I don't think I'm gonna read this whole book. I'll read a couple more. So we go. Though I don't know if this is like an eating rhyme because it only really gets into the food at the end. My plate's empty. Unless you're just eating chips as you count, it's possible. This old man, he played 1, although 1 has to rhyme with drum, so I guess it's 1. I know 1 and drum still don't rhyme, but at least they have the same vowel sound. This is the picture off the front. Look. This old man, he played 1. I actually know the tune of this, so I could do it a bit more. This old man, he played 1. He played knick-knack on my drum. Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played 2. He played knick-knack on my shoe. Knick-knack, paddywhack, it just says etc. But it goes give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played 3. He played knick-knack on my knee. Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played 4. He played knick-knack on my door. Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played 5. He played knick-knack on my hive. Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. Few things to say about that one. I'm not sure if knick-knack is some sort of fist bumping, because that's what these two people are doing. They rhyme 1 with drum and home with bone. They don't actually rhyme. They do 5 and hive, just like in the earlier one. Seems to be difficult to rhyme 5 with anything other than a beehive. Sorry, there was a slight pause there. It seems to be hard to rhyme 5 with anything other than a beehive, but there you go. And 2 and shoe again, buckle my shoe. You do get repeat rhymes a lot, even though 2 must rhyme with a whole bunch of things. Anyway, it keeps going, sorry. This old man, he played 6. He played knick-knack on my sticks. Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played 7. He played knick-knack on my Devon. Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played 8. he played knick-knack on my plate. Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played 9. He played knick-knack on my line. Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. Here it comes. This old man, he played 10. He played knick-knack on my hen. Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. Well, you gotta say. I mean, 7 is difficult. No idea what they mean by a Devon. It's probably some sort of spanner. And again, they've had a hen. Almost as though 10 only rhymes with hen. They've given you the stave again. I'm not going to bother with that. And here they're playing knick-knack means tapping the tips of their toes. So maybe it's not just the fist, but maybe it just means doing something. 9 and line again as well. That's another repeat. 8, 9 clothes on the line. And 6 and sticks as well. We had pick-up sticks earlier. Cow that licks. I guess you can't play knick-knack on licks. As that wouldn't work. Yeah, I don't know that one. I mean, I guess they try to stick to simple vocabulary because it's for children. But then they put in things like knick-knack, paddywhack, which no one knows what it means, and they introduce a Devon. There must be something else other than hen that 10 could rhyme with, like a pen. Children have pens. Most of them. No idea. Something else, even. Okay. Who's that guy again? I might just do one more, which I'll pick out. I'm going to do this one. I'm not going to do that one. Let's do this one to wrap us up. It's called There Were Two Wrens Upon a Tree. Birds also quite common. Anyone knows the 12 Days of Christmas, which I believe is also in here somewhere. You often get a lot of birds. That's a funny one. Look, there's a bunch of criminals. Maybe we could do that one. Let's do that one. Knock, 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 knock. Sorry about the wrens one. I can do that in a future video if you want to put it in the comments. Knock, 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 knock. Hear the knockings for. Each a knock for someone standing at our kitchen door. The first is a beggar man. The second is a thief. The third is a pirate. And the fourth a robber chief. Close all the windows. Lock the door and then call for the policeman quick to catch those 4 bad men. Well, a beggar man needn't be a criminal. But thieves, pirates, and robbers are generally considered to not be up to much good. There's a policeman already there, look, taking notes. I think they each knock, or the beggar just takes over the knocking and does 1 knock for each so-called bad man. I mean, that could be a bit terrifying for children. Here's someone knock at the door 4 times. It's a bit weird that the outside door opens onto the kitchen. Or opens into the kitchen. Must be one of these rather small houses. And I guess the kitchen seems to be in the cellar. That's not a great... I mean, I'm not criticising, but maybe that's reflective of how people used to live in the 1970s. They may, I don't know. Could be a big backstory. You could write like some fan fiction about this. How it came that a beggar man, a thief, a pirate, and a robber chief all wanted to get into this kitchen cellar. Maybe there's some backstory to it. So I'm just a bit confused about, like, the pirate is presumably the one with the skull and crossbones on his hat, but there's a guy with some sort of pistol and a bandana who could pass for a pirate. I guess that must be the thief. Yeah, it's quite what do you call it? This like sash of bullets there. So he's really up to no good. The policeman should probably have a word with him. There we go. There's one more. I'll just do a bonus one. It's very short. There are others, but I'll do one more. A dozen is 12. That's good. It's educational. A dozen is 12, or 4 times 3. Half a dozen is 6, as plain as can be. And here's, I believe this is Johnny Brown counting apples. 12 is a great number because it has all these different factors. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. And indeed itself 12, and you see here he's arranged them 3 4s, here he's done them 4 3s, no, that's 3 4s as well, but here he's got them in like half a dozen, and here he's eating one, and then he's only going to have 11. And that won't divide nearly as neatly. Well, that was great. I hope you enjoyed the singing, and if you do want more rhymes, I could always do this book again, and do the ones I didn't get around to this time. I only did about half, fewer than half actually. There are about a dozen, so I did about 6. As I learnt. I think they could try harder with some of the rhymes. It does get a bit samey, which maybe helps you remember them, but maybe not so great if you want to keep people interested. I liked the rooks in the heaven. I thought that was better than knick-knacking and paddy-whacking on a Devon, but maybe that's just my ignorance, not knowing what a Devon is, and maybe it's something every child has in their toy box. Okay then. Take care, and I will see you next time. Bye!